Now we get to Holdsport, and I do think that that was a coup in terms of the discussion earlier today. Did you expect Brian Joffe to say that he was interested in this one?
There was rumours, because as you also pointed out, they were already
Sunday
talking
Times.
to Sorbet and so on.
Yeah, actually I mustn't take...
The funny thing though
came
is
from
that
the Sunday
Holdsport
Times.
has been listed and delisted, but of course it owns the Sportsmans warehouse businesses and the outdoor warehouse, which is the whole camping side of things.
You know, we have to be very careful, so I'm just going to go to pains again with media and credit the Sunday Times article for mentioning that Joffe was interested in Holdsport. We're not claiming it here at CNBC Africa. Got to be very careful of our media
It's also a fairly
colleagues.
small company. What's the market cap? I think it's about 2.6 billion or something of that nature.
2.5 billion rand, which then makes it easy for him. PE here of 11.7, dividend yield of 5.5%. Share price graph, let's have a look.
Now it's sitting at 60 rand, where it's been for a while, but it's paid out a lot of dividends along the way, including some special dividends.
It'll be interesting to see whether it moves on that news out of the Sunday Times and Holdsport does start rallying in potential or in expectation of corporate activity.
Probably, so I mean that could be a big kicker for this company. I think that could probably be where this company needs to go, into a strong hand, into a strong portfolio. But like Paul said, very sort of focused on outdoor, firstly on Sportsmans warehouse, which is the domination of the earnings coming from the company. But they've got sort of the right model, I think, when it comes to South Africans. People like to sort of shop around and see where they can find things better. They also have the deal with Discovery, where people get a benefit for shopping at Sportsmans warehouse, which I think has actually benefited them. So yeah, I think it's an exciting prospect. We don't have anything else on our exchange that can offer you this sort of exposure, and this is again the right area of the market that you want to be in. You want to be into sort of
Did I make you sell Holdsport?
No, when we did the transition in August, we sort of weeded out a few holdings that were perhaps not quite of the same sort of preeminent status. This is a small-ish company. Remember, they don't have the whole area to themselves. There's Total Sports and Sports Scene, which sell a lot of the branded sports apparel at the higher end. Those are respectively part of Foschini and those kinds of groups, Truworths. Then there's Mr. Price Sports, which capers for the sort of lower end market with their Maxed sports brand and so on. So it's sort of sandwiched in there. I think they'll continue to do well. The company's dominant shareholders are Kevin Hodgson and Tony Harberger, who are the executive directors. Then I think Coronation's got like a big stake.
They do.
So I don't know whether or not it would make sense for them to do a deal with Mr. Joffe's company. We shall see.
What Joffe wants, Joffe usually gets, hot or not.
Well, I'll be hot on it because I'm hot in the sector.
Hot. Not.
Yes, and remember the sales often pick up when there are sporting events. So like the Proteas are doing very well. They're going to play a whole lot of local series, so those are then front of the store. Hot for sure, yeah.